What's up, guys? JDB Sports back at it again. We missed last week, but we're back again. Just had a little bit of things to take care of. Glad to be here. We're doing the NFL random players draft, so you guys won't see it yet, but I'll have it up in a second. We're gonna do a spin the wheel draft with former players and current players. We're gonna start with the current players first. How y'all doing? Peyton, how you doing? Anything crazy you want to talk about real quick before we get started?
No, I mean, we'll kind of touch on some of the news as the stream goes on and everything. Just excited to spin the wheel today, see what we can craft up, see whose teams are better at the end of the day, and go from there. So I think without further ado, I think you should spin first and pick your player.
Let's get to it. Ready? Take that spin.
Ooh, it's spinning.
Got a Falcons player, wide receiver. Let me take. I know he's been kind of like unreliable as of late, but I still like him. I'm gonna take Kyle Pitts here,
Okay.
just because I feel like dude's big. Pause, I guess. Dude's
Pause.
big, and dude can catch when he actually tries. So
Okay. I like it. Are we doing where you pick one from the team and then I have to get the second pick from that team and then vice versa around after?
No,
or?
no, we just spin the wheel for each one. So this is gonna be next. This is gonna be next. This is for you. Let's go ahead, get that wheel spun.
Oh, it's for me. Let's see.
Got the Rams here. What you gonna take?
The Rams.
Got your whole board open. Yep.
I don't really like too many of these options, in all honesty. Let me go. I'll take Puka Nacua. Give me him as my wide receiver. One of them.
Okay. And it's NAC, right? NACUA? Like that?
NACUA.
All right. I like that Puka Nacua pick right there. Maybe you should have picked Kyle Pitts.
No, I think I would go either Bijan or Kyle Pitts there in all honesty. Oh, you get the Rams again?
Yeah, that's surprising. It shouldn't really be doing the same thing. We can get one pass. One pass. All right, we'll do a pass.
Oh, you want to do a pass that round? Okay, we get one pass. Oh no!
The Titans.
You shouldn't have used your one pass.
I shouldn't have used it.
Oh no, there are good options for the Rams too. Damn it!
I don't really know who to pick, man. I'm thinking.
This is awful.
I guess I'm just gonna get Cam Ward just off of his hype. I guess we'll go Cam Ward.
Oh no!
It's probably the worst thing to do ever, but I'm gonna do it anyways.
Ravens. We're doing a defense as a whole, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want their defense. Give me Derrick Henry, I guess. I'm gonna hold out on QB. Give me Derrick Henry. Cool little choice.
Henry, yeah. 1 second.
You got Cam Ward throwing to Kyle Pitts.
Oh God.
Henry.
I'm kind of regretting this.
Hey, we got a couple in the tank, bro. Get cheeked out on the first one. You just gotta let it fly second round. See who you picking from now.
Patriots.
Oh, dude.
I guess I'm gonna take Stephon. You have to. Gotta take Stephon Diggs. Looking clean.
You got a party roster.
Bruh. Yeah. Stephon. Alright, let's go. Go with your pick right there. Really not much.
You got candy on the boat.
I could have picked Drake May over Cam. Man, I don't know why I did that. Alright, you got the Vikings.
The Vikings?
Give me all the good picks right there, man. Come on.
Just give me Justin Jefferson. Just give me him. Just give me him.
I was about to say you're gonna really be freaking throwing up some. People gonna be throwing up some shade if you don't pick Justin Jefferson, man.
Yeah, I mean the only other option I can go there, really, in my opinion, is T.J. Hawkinson.
T.J. Hawkinson. I like that too.
But I'll take that. Love my
the Cardinals.
Okay.
Who's the Cardinals kicker?
I have no clue. In all honesty, is it still Matt Prater?
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know.
Here, I'm gonna look it up real quick for you because you don't want to.
Yeah, all my screens are tied up. Monica, how you doing? Thanks for joining in.
You don't want Marv. You didn't want James Conner.
I don't want James Conner. I'll take Marvin.
Yeah, Chad Ryland is their place kicker. Chad Ryland from the Patriots. He used to be on. So Marvin Harrison. Right. Okay.
Let's get this going again.
It's such a weird group of characters.
Yeah.
Oh, they gave me my own team.
So I'm guessing you're going.
Man, I passed up on Lamar. You know what? Give me the best kicker in the league percentage wise. Give me Cameron Dicker. Dicker the kicker, man.
Dicker the kicker. Oh yeah.
And I still got my skip.
I'm surprised you didn't pick Ladd. I'm surprised you didn't pick freaking Herbo. What's up with that?
I know, and I mean kicker is another basic skip, but I don't know. I'll just take what I can. The Colts.
Huh? Jonathan Taylor. Let me get Jonathan Taylor.
Yep. Good pick. I think that's your only pick, to be honest.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you meant the only pick that was right. I was about to say, man, come on. Don't do me like that.
No, I wouldn't go that far. Yeah, no, I wouldn't go that far.
So you've
gotten some tough deals.
They're giving you all the good ones, man. This is my phone and my app. Come on, don't play with me.
Oh, they play.
I like this little phone thing though. It's pretty cool. I got the Niners.
The spinner. I got the Niners.
You got the Niners.
Give me George Kittle. I'm fine with that.
I mean, what else do they really have other than, Brock Purdy? But I'm not taking him. I'd rather see what else is out there, to be honest. But the thing is when it gets that last spin,
over Purdy.
Yeah, but I was about to say when it comes to that last spin, if you don't have to skip anymore, you have to pick what it comes up as.
For sure. That's why I'm saving this little skip right now. I have to.
Eagles.
Oh goodness!
I'm gonna get their defense. I'm just gonna.
I love it.
Right there. I have to. I mean, I can get AJ Brown, but at the same time, the defense as a whole, I think that's more important.
AJ Brown does look enticing there.
AJ Brown or even Jake Elliott, but I mean, I don't know. Jake Elliott's garbage from over 50, so.
You're gonna give me the Colts here?
This is you? Yep. You're getting the Colts.
No, I'm skipping the fucking Colts, bro.
Skipping the Colts? All right. There's your skip.
Yeah, run me my skip.
Sure you don't want their defense?
I'm sure.
Got the Browns. Deshaun Watson, anybody?
Yeah. Nah, I have to take wide receiver here. It looks like I have to take Jerry Jeudy. I mean, he's still in the Pro Bowl. I'll take that at least.
You have your most important positions on this little thing we got going on. You got defense and quarterback left, and you can't skip anymore. This is gonna be tough. I mean, I got wide receiver and kicker. I mean, it's more or less just we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I should have picked Herbert, but oh well. We ride.
I'm taking Young.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna take Young Wei Koo, man.
Okay. Take him over Drake London. I love that.
Little Korean kicker.
I
That
love
man has some
that.
bombs. That man has a perfect onside kick, man. I'll tell you. Oh, you got the Panthers?
Okay.
Who you taking, Bryce Young or their defense?
That's rough, man. You know what? We're rolling with the young guys, Alex.
So,
I'm getting Bryce Young.
okay. You're gonna make Brandon a very happy man, but at the same time, look
Uh,
at pause. But at the same time, I mean Bryce Young, looking on the up and up at this point with the the weapons riding around and with Tedero McMillan and stuff like that, and Xavier Leggett. It's just like you can't hate on what he's going to become. This is current anyway, so like let's see how these teams do in the 2026 season coming up. Is how we can really judge it. All right, so my final pick, I'm getting my wide receiver. Man, I wanted to pick the Chargers. I'm gonna take Ladd. All right, I'll take Nah, I'm gonna shock some people. Take George Pickens. Just kidding.
Oh, brother. Oh, brother.
I'll take a CD Lamb, man.
Oh my gosh, I'm probably gonna end up with a worse team than you.
Yeah.
After all that crap I was talking.
You got the Brown. No, you already got a Brown. So let's go ahead. Let's give that another spin. Give that another spin. You get to skip a phantom skip. Oh, you got Chiefs defense.
Phantom skip, nice. Okay, I love that. I mean, shiznit. I should have taken Panthers D, but okay. I don't know who wins here. We're both going 8-1. That's my predictions for these teams.
8-1, yeah.
No, I don't know, man. This is rough because I think at wide receiver I'm slightly better. I think at running back I'm slightly better. But you have a big gap on defense, and the quarterback situation is kind of murky.
I mean, you got.
I'm going 9-8. I'm going 9-8. I'll take it.
But you got Puka. You got Puka and Justin Jefferson, but Jerry Judy's kind of suspect. I got at least all three of my guys produce on a consistent basis.
Yeah, but Stephon Diggs is coming off a torn ACL as a 33-year-old.
Hey, shoot, be the equal. I don't know. Do what you gotta do.
For sure.
I mean, so then again, it's 2v2 in a sense, and it's like it's really a matter of opinion. Are you taking CD Lamb or are you taking Justin Jefferson? Same thing with, are you taking Puka or are you taking Marvin Harrison? Puka and Marvin Harrison are younger guys, but I think Puka wins that deal, at least at the moment.
I think it's a close gap between all of our guys, but I think I slightly edge you out in all those categories. But you do get a pretty easily, like, a better defense here in my mind, and we don't know how Cam Ward's going to be.
So let me ask, how is Bryce Young, Derrick Henry, Puka, Justin Jefferson, and Judy and Kittle going to go against the Eagles defense? And the same thing vice versa. How is Cam Ward, Jonathan Taylor, Stephon Diggs, my wide receivers go against Kansas City's defense?
For sure. And I feel like the matchups are pretty even.
Yeah, I feel like KC bottles up Jonathan Taylor, so I feel like it's definitely going to be a wide receiver game. I feel like CD Lamb breaks a few. Cam Ward hits him nonchalantly over the middle. I feel like they take advantage. Kyle Pitts maybe gets a catch, a couple drops too. And then I guess if we look at Bryce Young going against the Eagles defense, I mean, they did it before last year, and they were literally a drop away from winning that game. So kind of like him against it. Derrick Henry was kind of bottled up against the Eagles defense last year with the Ravens. How was Puka against the when in that divisional game with the Rams? How was he against?
He was amazing.
Secondary? Yeah, he was good. So I guess he takes advantage of the Eagles secondary right there. Justin Jefferson, I feel like, does the same, and Judy, I feel like it's I feel like it's shadowed out right there. I can see that. So
for sure.
I
don't know. It could go either way.
All right, let's come down to kickers then. Dicker,
let's come down to kickers. I'm taking Cameron Dicker, and that's bias aside.
Man likes the Dickers.
Man, 94. Right. Okay.
You got Dicker the kick. I don't know. Youngway Koo can do some onside kicks. Can Cameron Dicker do an onside kick?
Yeah, and Cameron Dicker's more accurate.
Yeah, I give you that. All right. And yeah, I guess 9 and 8. But then at the same time, this is every time now. Come on, gotta do
I
something.
know, but I'm not blowing you out. You ain't blowing me out. If anything, my
Yeah.
all-time teams were a little better, but I mean, no, I don't mind 9 and 8 for either of us, brother. It was right down the middle, and I'm sure the former players is going to be even crazier.
By the way, let's get to it. We're ready.
Okay.
All right, so you go ahead and hit that first. Let's get that wheel on.
Spin me.
The Saints. How
did I know I was going to start with the Saints too?
I have maybe one or two people in mind here. Two people in mind technically, because I mean you can definitely get a good quarterback here, and I think a decent running back back in the day here as well.
I like tight end here as well.
Tight end.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go with Drew Brees though.
Yeah, that was the one I was talking about.
Messed up last time. Didn't get my quarterback early. It's just no. There's a bunch, but Drew Brees is top 5, no doubt in my mind. So, oh wow. Who you want?
Thinking. I'm thinking between Antonio Gates at my tight end spot. I'm thinking LaDainian Tomlinson at running back, and I'm thinking I would say Philip Rivers to get like a consistent type.
Yeah, I don't mind the shout with Philip.
I'm gonna take Antonio Gates here. Got him on my Madden team anyways. He's 99. Let's go.
I love
Antonio Gates.
I prefer me some LaDainian Tomlinson, but I mean you can't go wrong with Gates. Such a guy. All-time Bucks.
Yeah, I think.
Ask me a question.
Okay, I can. The question is, would Tom Brady count as an all-time Buck? I don't think so. I mean, it's weird.
Yeah, he would. Anyone who played for the team.
I'm glad you got Drew Brees already then.
Yeah, Drew Brees could have been a Charger.
Yeah, all-time greatest Charger.
Fucking Buccaneers, man.
When I think of Buccaneers, I think Warren Sapp. I think that defense, but
yeah, and that's what I'm thinking of going with. Is that
you can get Roberto? Yep. No, get Roberto Aguayo.
No.
Get your kicker, man.
You know what? I might get my kicker right now, but I kind of like that spot to save just in case I need another pooper down the line. You know what? I'm fine with this. Give me Rob Gronkowski tight end. That's actually a solid snipe.
Yeah. I mean, even though I already got mine, but yeah,
I know. But I think it's a snipe because you don't think of Gronk necessarily as a Buccaneer.
All time, yeah.
It's like a sneaky one. I was like, there has to be someone sneaky.
Oh, all-time greatest commander.
Oh, you're a kid in the candy store right now, dude. Let's see.
I'm either thinking Rigo, I'm thinking Art Monk, and I'm thinking Mark Mosley at kicker. One of the more accurate kickers. I'm going Mark Mosley and getting him there.
Mark Mosley.
Mosley. Yes, sir. But at the same time, you know, Rigo was definitely a snipe. Rigo was definitely like a top 2. I think do Art Monk next to that. Okay. Even in our Super Bowl years in the 80s, I mean, we had Doug Williams. Doug Williams, he wasn't that great. I mean, it was mainly 50% completion percentage for the most part. You had Timmy Smith in the later Super Bowl. Dude really didn't even know he was starting. His anxiety would have got the best of him. He literally found out he was starting right before game time, right before kickoff. So,
oh, God.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. Greg, what's up, man? How you doing? All right, so it's your spin now. Let's go.
Let's get it. Gimme, gimme, gimme.
The Bills.
Bills.
Jim
Okay.
Kelly. Get Jim. No, it's kidding. You can't get him anyways. Jim Kelly.
Oh man, I have a couple options here.
What you got running down?
My mind right now is between OJ Simpson,
I like that.
Andre Reed, or the 96 defense. Fudge.
Make your pick, man, and hope you don't get
I
the 85
know.
Bears next.
Give me the 96 defense.
96
Bills.
defense. Oops.
Yep.
All right, 96 boys. That's like boy.
Boys.
Ah, man, all-time greatest Eagle.
Oh wow. You
Looking
got a
at-
selection.
T.O. Brian Dawkins on other defense. Looking at you can either do McNabb, you can do Randall Cunningham. All-time greatest running backs. Brian Westbrook comes to mind too. I mean, you can't do Saquon Barkley because he's not here, but he's current. But damn, I really can't think. I don't really can't think of what I want more. I could also get Deshaun Jackson here too.
You could. That's one of your guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna get T.O.
Okay, I respect it. I love it. I respect it. I love it. T.O. Eagles. I like how you just said.
I didn't feel like spelling it out, man. All right, we got the Bills again. Let's go ahead and pass that up because you already got the Bills.
Let's say though, if you get the Bills, then we would count that. But obviously, okay, Vikings.
I got the Vikes. What comes to mind here, in my opinion? I mean, you already got your quarterback, but Dante Culpepper, AP. You're gonna pick AP?
Oh no! I have to go Randy Moss here.
Randy Moss, yeah, for sure. So let's say I get the Patriots. Can I pick Randy Moss too?
You can't because I took him.
Okay, yeah.
But
so
yes, and
all right.
if he was still available at that point, you can take him. We'll take those.
I was looking for the Bears. Colts.
Okay, you got some picks here. You got some picks.
I'm thinking either Peyton Manning, Reggie Wayne. Damn, who else?
Marv.
T.Y. Hilton, Marvin Harrison. I mean, I got Marvin Harrison I got the junior, so why not the senior? I'm really thinking. Let me get my quarterback here. I'm gonna get Peyton Manning. Circa 2008, right?
Yeah.
I'm not doing the year.
I mean, even 98 to 2008, I think his best season is probably like 05, 06. But Peyton Manning. Okay. It's a really damn good squad, dude. For both of us, but
Yes, sir. We got the Falcons.
all
We got
time
Michael Vick here. You can get Warwick Dunn here at running back. They got later years though. I'm just thinking like late 2000s.
Man, I wouldn't mind like a Julio Jones here.
Yeah, I was about to say you got Julio Jones. You can take Matt Bryant at kicker if you wanted. Matt Bryant was pretty solid.
They have Falcons have another kicker too. That's like a historic one. His last name's like Anderson. I forget his first name. I'm not gonna cheese and do that.
Is it more Anderson?
Was it? It might have been more Anderson for them, but because I know he split time with the Saints as well. I'm just gonna go Julio. Screw it.
Julio Jones.
I'll take Julio Jones.
Julia Jones. I can't spell. That's ridiculous. Chad, you do the typing.
Nice little
Bengal.
compliment right there, Moss Jones. Bangle, dude.
Man, I could have got Carson Palmer here, but I like Peyton Manning better. I'm thinking Ocho Cinco. Thinking off the rip.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think you have much of an option outside of that, really.
It's Tyler Eifert. No.
That's no.
AJ Green.
You can't have Tyler Eifert. AJ Green.
Seattle Seahawks. What you got, man?
Sean Alexander. I don't even need to think about that.
You want Tyler Lockett?
Shut up.
Yeah, Sean Alexander's good. Nobody's skipping, which is crazy. All right, no skips.
Oh yeah, we still have a skip. I don't need to yet.
Cardinals. So. Larry Fitzgerald.
Yeah. That was pretty. They handed that one to you.
Quiet. I just need the Steelers next.
Fine.
Maybe.
Fucking A, dude. You do not need the Steelers.
Dolphins.
I get Dolphins, man. Oh my god, they have some rough wide receivers all time. They do not have like anyone, man.
You want to skip?
Yeah, I'll skip it because otherwise I was choosing Tyreek Hill.
He's not a former Giant.
Giants, huh?
Graham Gano. No, he's still
he would still count technically, but
who was their other? I mean, you can also pick their defense too. You could pick like an 85 defense with Lawrence Taylor, but you can also pick. I
don't have my defense open.
Oh right, no, I do. You got your wide receiver. You could do OBJ, I guess. I mean, technically, but yeah. I don't think that's the best Giant, in my opinion. Maybe Manningham. You got David Tyree. Thinking of the Super Bowl squad. Kickers, I'm not really sure though.
I know. I'm looking up a kicker right now because I think he was on the Giants, and I just want to make sure he was before I blurt it out. Please be on the Giants.
If you're wrong, it's just no biggie.
Nice, I'm right. Okay. Mason Crosby.
Mason Crosby was on the Giants? Oh, right, yeah, he was before he retired.
Yes. Let's go,
he was
man.
before he
I'll
retired.
take that.
Technically all-time greatest Packer, but it is what it is. What's up? BTS, thanks for coming in. Got the Eagles. Oh,
the E. I mean, you skip them.
Yeah. I already got Philadelphia with T.O.
Philly.
Commanders. Man, didn't I already get the Commanders? No. Yeah, I already got the Commanders.
Yeah, you did. From Mark Mosley. I also know Nova's Commanders is spelled wrong. Spells.
This isn't mine. This isn't mine. All right. I got the Falcons.
Look at that, come Danners.
I gotta go back over the freaking VOD and look at that. That's so dumb. They also had I think the one I caught, they had the Bucks spelled wrong. I think it's still spelled wrong.
The Buccaneers. They spelt it right on here.
Yeah, I guess it was another one. All right, so Falcons. I'm looking at defense or running back. Give him my skip.
Give him a skip. Give a man his skip.
Ravens.
Nice, dude.
I'm thinking.
You have options.
Thinking a 2002 squad. 2002 Ravens. I really can't think, bro.
2000 Ravens, 98 Ravens. You have a lot of Ravens defenses you can go with. And running back, you have Derrick Henry.
Wait,
You
he's
have
not
Jamal
former.
Lewis.
Yeah, Jamal Lewis.
Oh, Jamal Lewis.
It's
I
the
don't know who you would go
2002,
with.
their last Super Bowl, 2002 Ravens, right?
Yeah, I mean, their last win was actually against the Niners in
Yeah, the
2012,
20.
but
Yeah,
which they
same.
also had a stellar defense then as well. The best version is probably the 02 or 1000 defense of the Ravens.
Let me get the 2002 Ravens thing because I had that.
Burned in your head.
Yeah, just thinking about it. Thinking. Did you skip already or no?
I did use my skip, so I'm locked in to
Locked
Seahawks.
in it. Well, you gotta go again.
Oh,
You gotta go again anyway, so you're good.
oh,
You got
thank
one.
God,
You got a
thank
free
God.
built-in skip.
We
Niners.
like those. Nice, Jerry Rice. Nice. That was the one team I wanted.
All right, I gotta get my running back here. User, what's up? Appreciate you coming on TikTok. Got the Raiders. I'm getting Bo Jackson, man. Come on.
Yeah,
I'm
you
just
had
gonna
so
spell
many
Jack.
options.
Yeah, for real. Nice. All right, so what do we think this squad's going, guys? What are y'all thinking? Peyton, what do you think, man? Yeah,
I'll give
Sean
your team the
Alexander
edge.
Breeze. Okay, yeah. Manning, Bo Jackson, T.O. on the Eagles, Ocho Cinco on the Bengals, Fitz. Yeah, I'm saying my team is going like freaking 15 and 2, man.
I wouldn't say against mine. I would say your team wins, but I mean
I'm
the
saying like we
difference
get
between quarterbacks is
yeah. All right,
if it's
fine.
an
Again,
actual league, you'll go undefeated. Against us, you go like 10-7.
I'm going 12 and 5 against you.
I don't know. I think my offense is better than yours. I just think the defensive gap is too big. Because like
Okay.
I have the better wide receivers by a big margin. I'd say you have the better running back, better QB.
All right, guys. So for those of you that weren't here, this is, if you look on screen right now, we have current player draft. This is what we picked, basically running through, and then we have the former players in the bottom, which we just finished. So, did we do record predictions for the top team? I think you're.
I mean, I said mine was 9-8. I'd say it's pretty split, like 9-8.
Yeah, because it's two improvements really at quarterback. You know, you got Jonathan Taylor, a beast. You got Derrick Henry, which is better. You got Stephon Diggs. You got Puka Nacua, which Puka's better in that regard. I think Justin Jefferson gets the slight edge over CD, and Marvin Harrison definitely beats out Jerry Jeudy. George Kittle beats out Kyle Pitts, and I think the Eagles' defense beats out the Chiefs just a little bit, and Dicker obviously beats out Youngway. So it is pretty split.
I'd
So
say
we
like
go
9 and yeah, 9-8, and then 10-7 yours on bottom.
Pretty even. You want to do another one, or we go with this? You want to do another? Do another former, because former is just such a wide net, you know. I mean, what do you think? Do you think we should just call it after that news?
I think we run over some news, and then
All right,
we should be good as gold.
All right. Get back to that news.
Good news.
All right. The news. All right, guys. Appreciate y'all coming in. All right, so the news we got, obviously with Aaron Rodgers staying with the Steelers. It's a poll on our YouTube. If y'all want to go check it out, you can go vote on it. Decision to sign with the Steelers was best for his soul. I think it was the only option that was really the best for, well, the only option for him. Nobody else wanted him.
Yeah, and especially in the contract you got to, yeah.
Yeah. Big Kirko moving forward in backup role for the Falcons. J.K. Dobbins signs a 1-year, $5 million deal with the Broncos. Diggs prefers to keep personal life personal. I mean, you kind of can if you're a big-time football player. Clearly, paparazzis everywhere regarding the boat video. Yeah, it is what it is. Just trying to save face and cover. Shamar Stewart sounds off on lingering contract disputes still. He's still holding out, am I correct?
He's made so many statements about it, it's not even crazy. And he called out the organization today and was like, yeah, I'm 100% not in control of this. Trey Hendrickson, he's under contract, he at least has 1%, but the team does not want to, they want to win arguments more than winning games, in my opinion, is what he said verbatim. So
That's crazy.
pretty crazy words.
Damn, Myles Garrett on Aaron Rodgers joining the North, saying it's a good opportunity to put him in the graveyard. It's either going to be him or Mason Rudolph getting jacked up again, so it is what it is. Not looking good for the Steelers, in my opinion. Either way.
Yeah.
Anything else? I mean, good. Now you got.
No, I was just saying, like, again, Aaron Rodgers will probably be in there. They'll probably go 9-8, and they'll probably hover around the playoffs once more.
All right, so we got some Colts ownership updates. Carly Ursay Gordon, Casey Foy, Kalen Jackson to embrace Father Jim Ursay's legacy as they begin to run the Colts, I guess, in a tri-ownership Ventura. So it is what it is. Let's hope they start winning some more football games.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean,
a good
football families have a weird dynamic for sure.
Yeah, but changes in ownership groups sometimes prove fruitful, like with the Commanders too. I mean, it's a whole different ball game when you're changing off from a Leach and Dan Snyder and a supposed football fan to somebody that actually knows what they're doing as far as managing a team and hiring the right guys to put the team in good chances for success. So, yeah, I'm really just looking more about that. It's been really light. Terry McLaurin still has no deal. A lot of people are on the fence about him if he's actually going to get a new deal. Or I saw a Jets rumor being traded to the Jets, but a lot of
That
people
would
are
be
just talking.
crazy.
I feel like by the time training camp really gets in full swing is when he's going to have his full deal. I don't think he goes into his final season with no contract.
Yeah, and I think they'll get there too on a deal. Again, it's just going to probably take a while, and it's probably not going to be that pretty.
Yeah, Peters really has shown, like back in his 49er days as well, to let contracts kind of linger before they really pay them in. I think, what was Brandon Ayuk another example?
Yeah, and he was so close to the regular season. I believe he was a couple weeks out. But here's the problem with it being a couple weeks out from the season is you don't get your body in shape. And Brandon Ayuk tore his ACL from not being prepared last season. And you don't want the same scenario with Terry McLaurin by any stretch of the imagination. You want him in camp, you want him working, you want him satisfied. And especially someone who's sat through it all as a Commander, he deserves a bag more than anyone else.
Oh yeah, he really does. 8 different quarterbacks, I believe. Really not having his solid quarterback until this year, and you saw the numbers that he put up. People were talking about him in top 5 to top 3 conversations as far as wide receivers go, and he's also getting a lot of hate from Eagles fans and NFC East teams alike, and their fan base is saying that he's not elite, he's not top. That the Eagles shut him down, X, Y, and Z, blah, blah, blah. I mean, they did in that first matchup. I think they held him only 1 catch, but the second and third matchup, Terry McLaurin got big in some way. So,
yeah.
TJ Watt not at minicamps. So is Trey Hendrickson as far as the whole deal situation goes with them. Obviously, we talk about Scary Terry not at camp. Drake May starting to really find his stride in Patriots' new offense. That's good to hear. Travis Etienne's blocking out the trade chatter. You just have to control what he can control, which is basically, same for anybody, really. If it's out of your hands, you can't really harp too much on it. You just gotta expect the unexpected, or expect the worst, really, and hope for the best. Jermaine Pratt has been released by the Bengals, if y'all didn't see that news, too, as well.
Crazy move.
Jair Alexander obviously has been released. I mean, if you're not under a rock, you know that already. Where do you think he signs? a lot of people were, well, not a lot of people. I mean, none of the Commanders fan base was asking about him. But I don't think we need Jair Alexander, in my opinion.
It's kind of tough, right? Because he's gonna require a bunch of money, and at this stage in free agency, not a lot of people have it. Um, I mean, the Steelers are a team that comes to mind, in my opinion, as someone who can look into him. Um, just trying to run through the teams in my mind real quickly. Um, Again, the Packers, it's just kind of confusing. I mean, Jair really wanted a bigger payday, so it seems like they have to let him go. Their cornerback room is pretty bad, but I mean, the Bills, make sense a little bit if they can make the money work. Uh, as they were trying to pursue him before drafting Maxwell Harrison in the first round. So just
Okay.
a cluster. Do you have any teams in your mind that come to mind for him?
I've been seeing a lot of Jets designations. Um, really seeing somebody who really needs a number one like him. Now, off the top of my head, I'm thinking more Jets. Yeah.
Okay.
If I had to pick,
Fair.
Greg Roman says the Chargers wide receiver core is night and day compared to last year. You could probably speak more on that wide receiver core than anybody, being a Chargers fan. Uh, Not really my expertise. It's not my team. So you want to explain how good they are, how good they've gotten, and how excited you
Um, Again, like just drafting a couple guys does help in the short term. However, getting a Tyler Conklin free agency that really helps as well at the tight end position. Um, I just feel like the dynamic of Trey Harris led McConkey is just going to open up the offense a lot more. Should
are.
be a lot more stable, better run game that comes with that as well. So should be a lot better than last year. Fingers crossed.
I hope so for your sake as well. Um, Gardner Johnson feels disrespected by the Eagles trading him to the Texans, and also the Texans signing Nick Chubb to a 1 year deal. If y'all didn't get that news already, I'm just going back down. I think that's about all we got. I'm gonna refresh and see if we got anything else. Oh,
Yeah,
one
the
year third.
only
Good.
sorry, go ahead.
I was
No,
gonna
no,
say
go ahead.
Aaron Rodgers did a 1 year, 13.6 mil deal. He will wear number 8. Y'all didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah, he swiped that number real quick. My only other two things I was going to bring to the table were the fact that Anthony Richardson is dealing with the shoulder issue again, trying to get another second opinion on it. He never seems to be healthy, and at this point, his leash is probably going to be shorter than it ever has been, even though that leash has been short. Um, And then lastly, the Patriots and the Steelers try to pursue Chris Godwin before he re-signed with the Buccaneers. However, he declined 2 deals that paid him more than his 22 mil per year deal on the Buccaneers. So crazy
Yeah,
news there.
he really wanted that to work out there, so it's good to hear it. Um,
Mm-hmm.
well, guys, it's been that randomized draft that we got. We're gonna be putting starting shorts production this week. It's kind of take a little bit of time off. It's been pretty busy around this household and things like that, so we will be getting back on shorts production this week. So look out for those. Appreciate y'all coming in. Um, we'll be back next week, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, barring anything on Tuesday. Until then, y'all have a good one. Like, follow, subscribe, and enjoy our shorts. We'll see you guys on the next one.